Everybody, it's a Mad Master here. I'm just doing a quick video on my lunch break, and I was just thinking about this. So I had a friend who I haven't talked to. Maybe it was like this past fall, who I saw because he drove by me and then he stopped to talk to me. Who has said in the past, well, he kind of was a two-faced person about this because he deleted me from Facebook and told me blah blah blah. I'm not going to talk to you again until blah blah blah, or give me these weird conditions and not talking to you or whatever. And one of the things about it is I got in arguments with him on Facebook about, I think, Joe Rogan of all things. And so it was weird because he says, "You alienate people. You alienate. Think about your friends that you've alienated." And I'm thinking to myself, okay, so I hang out with all my role-playing friends still. We sometimes have some big tiffs, I'll be honest, like about boosters, for example, a couple months ago. We had, I hang out with more of my family than I did before mid-2020, because I was in the outs with certain parts of my family. I'm on the outs with, some of my family still right now, but I'm not going to say who that is, but sort of, kind of half-ass. But not that family that I'm hanging out with now, like since like May or June of 2020. And then I have most of my friends I'm still talking to, except for these two, pretty much. And then they have a circle of friends which I are marginally I'm on the margins of being friends with, sort of. So as things open up, I'll probably be seeing some of these people. But my whole point is that, how am I alienating people if I just have an opinion or a point of view that I'm talking about and you happen to disagree with it? And it's just like, do I have to agree with you if you think I'm not, if you think I'm alienating you by having a certain point of view? And I guess, some of these arguments I do get a little haughty at times. I'll admit it. I can get a little haughty. But at the end of the day, am I really alienating people, or are you alienating yourself from me? That's the $1,000,000 question. Because I've been sitting here, so I'm the same person as I was, in regards to a lot of stuff. Like I don't really think that differently than I did 3 years ago, other than maybe believing a little bit more of the hype about some of these people, that are in the major parties and stuff. But I really not that different than I was like even 10 years ago, it was, or 12 years ago, but maybe a little bit different, I'm not really that different. So I don't see what the justification is with saying that I alienate people just because I post something on Facebook that might be controversial. Oh my God, you're so triggered, man. And I understand a lot of, like, the last 2 years have made people really into nightmarish versions of themselves. I don't see it with me, though. I don't see myself as, just because I say Glenn Greenwald is not a bad person for going on Tucker Carlson, or Joe Rogan's not a bad person, doesn't mean I'm alienating you, Alienate. Yeah, I've alienated some people, Sure. Because I stood my ground through all this time. I'm the same person. I say the same thing. I haven't. It's not like I sat here. I'm going to go along with everything the government tells me, and I believe everything they say, because we have to be sensitive to those people that might be alienated by the other narrative being pushed. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to say I alienated people. Do I alienate people? I don't know. It's like when my dad said I should cut my hair. Back in the day, it's like, you alienate people because you cut your hair. You close people off by having long hair. Fuck off. Who are you to judge me? Who the fuck are you? Look at yourself, motherfucker. Look at your flaws. Who alienates people? Who is a certain age and has, none of their relationships work? I'm not talking about my father now. I'm just saying, who are these people that say this shit to me, or say, talk shit about me? It's like, or accuse me of alienating them. Alienate. You alienated yourself. You alienated yourself from me. I'm still friends with most of the people I do. I have been. I go to role playing once a week. I still have a lot of my other friends, you know. And you're saying, you alienate people by posting all your stuff that you do. I'm triggered. Yeah, you know who alienated me? Society, by being such fucking conformists, you know, for all this time. So yeah, I'll call up people that are just following whatever the fuck Stephen Colbert says, or the CNN, or even Fox, or, you know, back in the day, especially from the Iraq War. I'll call out people. I'll have my opinions, you know. Alienating people. You alienate people by wearing metal shirts. You alienate people. You alienate people. You know, yeah, I'm a fucking alien. Fuck you, you know. I have powers. I have a flying saucer, bitch. You know, I'm gonna stick that flying saucer up your ass. I have you know, I have ray guns that, you know. I alienate people. I alienate people. Fine, I fucking alienated you. What is it to you? Why do you think, you know, people think that I alienate people? I'm just sick of hearing this shit. I don't care. I'm different. I'm unique. By being unique and having my unique opinions and having my unique interests and having my unique look or whatever that I had, I alienate people. So what am I supposed to do? What do you want me to do? Explain to me how I should be online. Now, there are people that have called out how political I get on Facebook and stuff. They're like, yeah, you know, you looks like you're freaking out over this. Maybe you need to calm down. Maybe, you know, you need to calm down a little bit, not go as crazy about it. That's one thing people have said. But saying that I alienate people, it's like, yeah, you alienated me by going along with all the bullshit. How about that? So I had to argue with you. How about that, motherfucker? You know, alienated me by telling people that I had to wear a mask in my own house. You know, this happened once. You know, I would prefer that you wear a mask when she comes over. And it was probably because, you know, I'm like, dude, this cloth masks don't work. Oh, now we know. You know, it's like, we alienate. You're alienating me. You know, these people. It's like, fuck off. You know, and then I have other friends. These other friends are like, you know, they disagree with me a lot of this stuff. I'll send them stuff once in a while. You know, I'm thinking particularly of a couple of people. They're like, oh yeah, I understand where you're coming from. Oh yeah, I disagree on that. Blah 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 blah. And they're fine because they're moderates. They're moderates. So I'm not gonna fucking be held by people with mental illness, known. You know. These people, people cutting each other down and talking about, this guy needs mental help. No, the other friend does. Oh man, he needs emotional. He's emotionally disturbed therapy. Yeah, it's like you're talking shit about all these people. Oh, he needs mental help too. He needs mental. Maybe you need fucking. Oh, I go to a shrink. I'm doing well. I'm single at age 44, and I'm really scared of women. And I'm in this fucking band, they're not going anywhere, and I work this minimum wage job. It's so cool because I own a house. Fuck you. You know? Fuck you. That's all I gotta say. That's about all. Peace out.